feeling you, MP.
I hate the Spurs. Make sure you win tonight or it's a long flight home.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Warriors, they've started strong this year, holding the second place spot. And checking out the Spurs, they're 4 spots behind them.
Checking out San Antonio, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
From here on out is just about putting in the work, coming to every game ready to compete, and never giving less than your best.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Wiggins and Kuminga at the forward. A lot of bounce there. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 1. And for San Antonio, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Markelle Fultz is out there with Castle. And it's Johnson in at the 3. Just a few games in the books thus far, Richard. As a player, how important is this part of the schedule?
It's crucial for a lot of guys. Right now, coaches are nailing down lineups and rotations. A strong start can set you up for the rest of the season.
Here's Mr. Clutch. To the inside, Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
The shot by Sohan, no good. Now the Warriors with it, and they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
So it's the Warriors now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Here's Kuminga. Oh, swiped away. And they're pushing it up.
Warriors foul. Number 3. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Johnson. Wembanyama screen. 13 feet out. It's rebounded by Golden State. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Oh man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times. I love it. Nice activity defensively, getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Mr. Clutch, pounded by Fultz. Stolen by Wembanyama. Castle for 3. And he buries his first look.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Comes up empty down low. The Spurs have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Johnson finds Fultz. Hey, expanding his range. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Fultz has got 5 now.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at San Antonio, they've still got a solid hold on that 3rd spot.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they're one of the top teams because they just play the game the right way. That's what's been clear early on.
Here's Mr. Clutch. We saw him with 39 points last game. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich, and we spoke about how he plans to deal with the three-point king, Stephen Curry. He said the biggest challenge, honestly, it's not the shooting, it's the playmaking. Steph is an incredible passer, so you can't double team him. He'll find the open man. As always, it's not easy facing Steph. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there, Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
Fires the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Sohan outside. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Tries to keep it alive. Back to Fultz. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Now here's Curry. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Over Castle. Again, the Warriors score.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Curry. Back to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
For his size, Wembanyama can be so graceful, moving well off the screen just with ease.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that in Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Here's Fultz. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Wembanyama, screen on Curry. Here's Castle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Castle's got 5 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Mr. Clutch passes to Curry. No good on the 3. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 2. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept firing from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
And we've got word on some action happening in the Eastern Conference. Shams, what's the latest?
Thanks, B.A. The story right now is the Washington Wizards making some early season roster adjustments. They wanted to upgrade their front court, and they've done that by adding Nikola Vucevic. The veteran center continues to be a very efficient player at this stage of his career, especially as a scorer, and this franchise is extremely pleased that they were able to acquire him.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us informed. Much appreciated, as always. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
And the Warriors making a change here. Sharp, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Cobb comes in for Kuminga. Matthews, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. Both good from the line that time. Golden State has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. There's a screen. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Vassell. 1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. Branham passes to Vassell. Down low. And he converts the layup. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Well-executed play. Anytime you can get Hield something in rhythm off the catch, you have done your job.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Cobb, no good. San Antonio leading. Vassell outside, pass to Castle. Now Johnson. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Warriors trail by 3. Here's Mr. Clutch. 9 points in the game. Hield passes to Mr. Clutch. Let's go with a 3. Vassell with the rebound. From downtown. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. San Antonio on top. They lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Some good action already in the deciding to change it up.
You need to make something happen. Let's go. I got you, coach.
Warriors trail by 11. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
On the floor for the Warriors, they've got Cobb. Kyle Anderson is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Moses Moody, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the point guard position. Now here's Fultz. He's got 5. Wembanyama screen. Here's Vassell. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Vassell's got 11 points.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He had 39 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. And he had a memorable game. These coaches and fans are still buzzing about it. Just incredible. What's he got for an encore, BA?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Castle's checked in for Vassell. And Golden State also making a switch. Hield's checked in. He does not get the second one. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Now here's Wembanyama. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Oh, yeah, and he was piling up the blocks, too, 4 of them. And it's about more than just that number. It's about getting into shooters' heads.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
Matthews, he's checked in for the Warriors. Sohan outside. Wembanyama, high post, shoots over Cobb. Wembanyama, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Anderson can't get it to go. Spurs lead by 9. 1:49 left in the first half. Inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Boy, Johnson, let's just say he's a great athlete, wouldn't you agree?
Tipped away. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Johnson's got 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Mr. Clutch passes to Anderson. Here's Mr. Clutch. Drives to the hoop, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
The Spurs shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Fultz scanning the floor. Ooh, nice D from Cobb.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Here's Anderson. The rebound by the Spurs. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
San Antonio with the ball. Following the score by Golden State. Castle for 3. Rebound by Mr. Clutch. Warriors trail by 9. Outside Hield. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 18. Back to Hield. That'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. So we conclude the first half. San Antonio on top, leading by 9. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and the scoreboard showing a deficit for Golden State.
It's not a huge deficit on the boards, but enough to where they're giving away possessions, and that adds up, guys.
Yeah, if they're planning a comeback, better rebounding is where they need to start.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
If you're looking to add more double-doubles to your stat sheet, Vucevic is the right guy for you. He's a monster on the backboard and the scoreboard. All you have to do is set him up and let him go to work.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Spurs lead by 9. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Castle is out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Here's Sohan. He buries it from 3. Sohan's got 9 points.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
There's the drive. And so the ball out of bounds. Fultz touched it last. Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Pass to Johnson. Here's the pick. And here's Wembanyama. Wemby putting on a show.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Kuminga's shot is off.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Sohan with the ball. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. The shot by Johnson, no good. Warriors trail by 12. Jackson Davis in the high post, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan. Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
Fultz can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And there's the drive. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 22.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops it. Just let him roll.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie.
Look, he's a versatile weapon. Johnson is someone that wants to keep improving and shouldering more responsibilities on both ends of the floor.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Castle. Curry against Fultz. Who poked away. Here's Castle. Kept alive. Sohan outside. Lets the 3 fly. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Fultz has got his 3rd assist of the night.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Curry. Wiggins outside. Here's Mr. Clutch. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. 25 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Wembanyama. Give him 8 points now. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
San Antonio leading by 11. Sohan outside. Pass to Castle. To the paint. Fultz. Can't get it to fall.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
The 3 from Curry. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's Johnson. Puts up a 3. No luck on that one.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Kuminga, the pass to Green. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
San Antonio has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Back to Fultz. Wembanyama down low. Guarded by Sharp. Oh, rising above Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Sharp passes to Mr. Clutch. Sharp, a screen on Fultz. And he drives in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Fultz. And Golden State also making a switch. Moody's checked in for Stephen Curry. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 27. He got a piece of it. Now Sohan, pass to Collins, and he banks in the layup. Collins has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
No good there. Sohan with some nice D. San Antonio leading by 11. Here's Castle, 7 points in the game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. And for San Antonio, they're shooting about 47%, a nice number. On the court for Golden State to start the 4th. Wiggins and Kuminga at the forward. A lot of bounce there. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Mr. Clutch in at point guard. You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Man, oh man, Kuminga with the easy bounce. Throws it down.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And here's Vassell. Collins a screen for 3. Rebound by Mr. Clutch. Warriors trail by 6. Curry from deep 3-point land. It's rebounded by Bonner. Bonner's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's stolen away. Curry finds some space. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
This is Pete Curry shooting with real confidence off the catch. It's what helps get him going.
Here's Branham. Collins outside. Pass to Robinson. On the wing, Vassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. And the Spurs lead by 6.
Man, when Vassell hit his stride tonight, he just kept going. This man is relentless.
They grab their own miss. Wiggins for 3. That one is cash from Wiggins.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Vassell passes to Branham. Robinson against Wiggins. Outside Robinson. On the wing, Vassell. Shoots over Curry. Rebound by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 5 rebounds tonight. Jackson Davis a screen. Driving inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And San Antonio making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama. 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
Now here's Wembanyama. Collins outside. Pass to Branham. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Mr. Clutch. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. At one point, they led by 16. Now here's Wembanyama. The big man, Wemby for 2.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Here's Mr. Clutch to the inside. Stolen by Wembanyama. Outside Robinson. Pass to Branham. 4-3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
Here's Mr. Clutch to take the lead. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Offensive board. Here's Branham. Yep, count it. Branham's got his first 2 points of the night. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Mr. Clutch. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in for Collins. Johnson comes in for Robinson. Castle's checked in for Vassell. And it's Fultz in for Branham. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
And he sinks the second.
Almost kind of a throwback wing. Johnson, he likes to slash, put pressure on the defense.
Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Now here's Fultz. Wembanyama screen. Castle for 3. Drills it from deep. And the Spurs lead by 4.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Pass to Kuminga. Here's Mr. Clutch. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Mr. Clutch has got 14 points here in the second half.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Now here's Wembanyama. Outside Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one belongs to Wiggins.
Such a physical player. Johnson never lets aggressive defense stop him from trying to score.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
Mr. Clutch passes to Curry. Here's Mr. Clutch, hounded by Fultz. to Curry. Shot clock at 5. And Fultz pulls it down.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And the shot goes down. Wembanyama's got 4 points in the quarter.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Here's Jackson Davis. Not going to go that time. Wembanyama with some nice D. Fultz into the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Spurs lead by 7. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Launches a 3. Wemby showing off the range.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
To stop the run. Mr. Clutch can't hit.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Spurs.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fultz. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
The 3 from Curry. Sohan with a rebound. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
We can get that one back next time.